Okay, let me ask you about your talent. Do you have any
Yeah.
talent for something?
No. Maybe no.
Good answer.
uh,
Good answer.
talent.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was young, I could remember things
Nah, good
fast.
memory.
But now, no. Yes, I
Yeah,
had a
of
good
course.
memory. But now,
Exactly. And the same as me, I had really
yeah,
good memory. I
yeah,
could memorize everything, numbers, but now just for 5 minutes.
yeah,
And after that, I forget
uh,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's I because we are not old.
Mm.
We are busy. We are busy.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah, of
yeah,
course, we are young, but we are busy, busier than past. Well,
yeah.
do you know anyone who has actual special talent, who is really talented, maybe intelligent, genius,
Everything. Yeah,
who,
cool. Hmm. Oh, there are many
yeah,
talent, talent. Yeah.
for example,
Mm,
in your family, is there
for
any person who
example,
is really
uh,
talented?
hmm, I think singers or actor, actress. They are kind of talent, right? Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
and writers, songwriter. Sing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
composer. You
yeah.
means you
Composer,
means
composer.
composer, of course. So,
Uh,
for example, Beethoven and
yeah,
Mozart and for example Chopin. So they are some composers,
yes,
who were very, I think,
but
very genius,
very.
very talented,
Yeah,
especially some of them. So of course,
yeah.
and if you want to. Okay, let me ask you something else. When we say talent, we mean something inborn or something that can actually be achieved by experience. So, which one?
Oh, okay. Both of them,
Both
maybe.
of them.
Both of them. Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you think everyone can be talented?
Yes. If you I'll say yes, I think so. I think so.
Of
But
course.
you have to uh but uh but I think you have to try your best every day, and you and you have to keep continuing.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
continue, of course. And let me ask you, if you had a chance to go back to the past, and if you had a chance to get a talent, what would it be? What talent? Talent for
Uh,
music, talent for example, painting. What talent would it be?
mm, okay.
I
Oh.
would choose earning money. I would choose
Okay.
the talent
This
for
is correct.
earning more money.
Uh, okay, it seems the movie
Yeah,
director is very yes, I'm interested in yes
yeah.
the director. Yeah,
So
it's
being
really
director, of course. So yeah, it would be maybe being an artist or, maybe a kind of art. So of course, visual arts. So talent for visual art. So or performing art, of course, it's your choice. Well, so you can say if I had For example, I would choose. So I asked you a question in second conditional, and you know the first part is simple past. That is, if I had, if I were, if I could, okay? And the second part, would and base form. For example, I would choose being a director. So I would
Yes.
choose being a
Would
director,
choose.
okay? Well, okay, as you can guess, today we're going to talk about talent. So let me share my
Talent.
screen. Yeah, of course,
Okay.
talent. Well, okay, hidden talent. Do you have any hidden talent?
Mm. Hidden talent.
So do you have?
Yeah,
No.
hidden talent.
Do you have?
Mm. Mm.
For
No,
example, I
no.
have a talent. I have a talent. Of course, it's not hidden. I have a talent. That is,
Yeah.
I can study among a number of people and I don't mind. It's something like if everyone talks, around me,
Wow.
lots a noisy place,
Oh,
very crowded
person.
place, I don't mind. No
Oh,
matter to me, I can memorize everything. I can study, I can
person.
read book, and it's something like okay, everything is okay. And and I can do, for example, the same thing, something like more than one thing at the same time. For example,
Yeah.
studying and for example, talking to people and I know writing something, making that so I can do. So this is my talent.
So you can concentrate
Of course, I am
to
very
yeah,
yeah, if
doing
I want,
yeah,
yeah, I'm very really concentrated on things, yeah.
yeah.
So this is my talent. And justice and justice and well, so how about you?
For me,
Yeah,
mm, maybe I can learn hard before the test.
yeah.
I'm okay. Actually, I I didn't like studying, but before the test, I can concentrate
Yeah,
and learn. Yeah, long time. Yeah,
yeah, of course. Well, and as you can see, we have Albert Einstein. So that is very genius, intelligent. So here, genius is a noun, but we can use it as a noun or adjective. So if we use it as a noun, it means intelligence. So
yes, intelligent,
intelligence. This is noun.
intelligent.
Okay.
Yeah,
And if we use it as an adjective, it's intelligence. Very, for example, something like intelligent and very clever and
clever.
talented. So, but here, talent, intelligence. Okay. So, which means talent, intelligence. Okay. And how can you come up with such a brilliant idea like that? You are a genius. Of course. If you have no ideas, if you're creative, of course, you are a genius. Here, genius can be used as noun or adjective.
Yeah,
Well, have a gift for. So what it means? For example, if someone has a gift for doing something, we normally have a gift for doing things. So if someone have a gift for doing something, it means actually they have a natural ability for doing it. And so it means, for example, some people, they have a great gift for example, arts, for painting.
Yeah.
So it means actually they have a natural ability for painting, for art.
Yeah.
So to have a natural ability, let me write.
Yes.
Okay, for doing something. Wow. So do you have a gift for something?
Okay. Mm, yes. Mm.
How about your children?
Mm.
How about your children? Because normally parents figure out if their
Yes.
children,
Mm.
yeah, have something like special talents for something or like have a great gift for something. So how about your children?
My first daughter has say she she is interested in insect and say insect and sorry, I cannot not cannot remember, but the animal that they can live in ground and in water. How to say?
Ah, so you mean
Um,
like for
um,
example, like some kind of reptiles or no, not reptiles, I think so. You
no,
mean some animals that can live on the
so
ground
can
and
live
under,
on the ground and
yeah. Okay,
water.
yeah, got it.
Yeah.
And under the water.
Yes.
So, okay,
Yeah.
got it. So it means amphibians, you mean, I think you mean amphibians?
Amphibians are right.
Amphibians, yeah.
Yes. Amphibians. Yeah.
Yeah.
She is interested in insects and amphibians.
Yeah, amphibians, of
So
course.
she in summer she catch them like
Yeah.
and she study by herself.
Ah, interesting.
Like, yeah, yes. It's I say for boy, it's maybe it's the normal, but for girl, it's a bit
Of
yeah.
course, it's a bit, a new talent because normally they're
not
scared of
not a
amphibians, insects,
yeah
bugs, of course. So because of this, I
yeah
think, yeah, it's really new and wow,
yeah
very different.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. So of course it can be considered
Because
as a talent.
yeah, she's a bit different with the other children. Let's say
Yeah. But being
she
different in a good way
she
is good.
yeah
Sometimes, yeah,
yeah
difference is in maybe a normal way, in a good way. So I think it's really good to be different. So it means you are unique. You have something that the other don't, and maybe in the future it affects your
yeah
life. So you will be someone else. You will be someone who actually the
yeah
other people admire. So I think yes, it's great.
yeah
Well, so how old is
yeah.
she?
Yeah. How
How old
how
is your daughter?
oh 13 now. 13.
Ah, really? Oh,
Yeah.
you look
Yes.
very young.
13.
How do you
Yes,
have a
young.
13 or 30?
13.
Ah,
1 1 3.
13. Ah, because of the
Yeah.
season, you are very
13.
young.
Yeah.
You're too young to have a 30-year
Yes,
old.
yeah.
Yeah, 13. Yes.
13. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
30.
sometime is say uh, her teacher, like, she brought insect and
Oh,
like a snack or other to the school. So
oh.
sometimes the teacher is very afraid with her.
Yeah, great. It's very strange, something like,
Yeah,
ah, yeah,
yeah,
so one day actually she goes to school and, she brings some insects, I don't know, bugs.
like
Yeah, of course. That's interesting,
yeah,
really interesting.
yeah,
Unique character, I
yeah.
think.
So yeah. One day
Yeah.
she caught a snake. She caught a snake, and
Uh,
then she caught a small frog,
oh,
and the snake
really?
ate the frog, and she wrote the picture, and she speak with her teacher and her friends, and
Um,
I'll say no because it's a bit different. So she didn't have friends.
so of course, got it. Wow, but that's really
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
This much braveness. It's something very
yeah,
special, I think. Yeah, because
true.
normally, especially girls, are afraid and
Yeah,
scared of, these type of animals, especially at this age. Maybe when they are children, it's okay, it's normal. But when they are teenager, of course, they have different hobbies and interests. But
yeah,
that's really, I think, the unique. So maybe in the future,
yeah,
she can study, she can follow, and maybe in the
yeah,
future, yeah, I think, yeah,
yeah.
that's great. Very good. Well, okay. The next actually phrase was born to. Some people actually
Small
were
too.
born to do something special. For
Small.
example, I think I
Yeah,
was born to be a teacher, really, because I remember when I
yeah,
was a child, I used to actually, I remember that you know, gather all my dolls and I used to teach them something. It's something like I was their
yeah,
teacher for my toys, and also it's something like I was born to be a teacher because I liked it. I used to like, and of course I
yeah.
like it now. So how about you? So what do you think?
Was small too. Mm.
To do
Uh,
something?
to the same thing. Mm. Mm. Yes. Actually, if I think if I didn't move to Japan, maybe I could become a teacher.
Ah,
Because my father and my my grandpa and my grandfather, uh, all of them are teacher,
yeah, of
and
course.
you in Vietnam, the teacher is a job that a lot of people adore.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
Well,
when I was when I was young, I wanted to become a teacher, but I moved to Japan, so no,
ah, so you
no,
couldn't.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
actually, you mentioned a good point. So let me discuss structure that you can use because you talked about something like hypothetical, imaginary, unreal situation in the past. Of course,
yeah,
you were not a teacher, you couldn't be. So this is
good,
unreal situation in the
unreal,
past. That's really
yeah,
important. In the past and its results, so condition in the past and its results in the past. So we can
yeah,
use third conditional.
Yeah.
So because we haven't discussed this structure, this grammar, so let's talk about it. It's not bad. Of course, I don't say that it's very common and usable. So no, it's okay. It's a good grammar, but we normally actually use maybe present perfect or second conditional or first conditional, zero conditional. What about third conditional? Maybe less than the other conditional. So, but here, if I, okay, hadn't, for example, moved, if I hadn't moved to Japan,
I
I
hadn't moved to
would
Japan. But,
have been
mm,
a teacher.
mm,
So this is
teacher. Yeah.
everything, as you can
This.
see. The
Yeah.
first part, that is if clause, past perfect. So past
Yeah.
perfect, that is had or hadn't, had plus past participle of verb. If I
Yeah.
hadn't moved to Japan, and the second part or second clause, subject I plus would plus have plus past
Yeah.
participle, I would have been a teacher. So this is
Yeah.
third conditional. And what is the difference between second and third? Let me write second conditional. For example, if I didn't move to, for example, Japan, I would be a teacher. So, as you can see, this is second conditional.
Okay.
The first
Yeah.
part or first clause, past simple, and the second or would clause would
The teacher. Yeah.
plus base form infinitive without to. Okay, so base form of verb
Yeah.
infinitive without to. So this is the structure of second and third conditional. But what's the difference? Because both of these conditionals are used to express an unreal or hypothetical or imaginary situation. But second conditional actually is used to state uh, maybe condition an imaginary or hypothetical situation in the past and its result in present and past. Okay, but when we say third conditional, condition and result all in the past. So because
Uh,
of this, we say,
yeah.
and sometimes you can combine them. For example, if I hadn't moved to Japan, I hadn't moved, I would be a teacher. You can combine them, so
Mm,
it's okay. You can mix them. We say mix conditionals. So we can
yeah.
mix them, yeah, use both structures, okay? So this is about third. So when you want to talk about something in the past, a condition in the past, and its result in the past, use third conditional, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Understand. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, now would you give me an example with third conditional?
Mm. Conditional. The second. Oh,
Third conditional or
first.
second, both of them, yeah.
Um. mm, mm, okay. Mm, if if my kids uh if my kid mm, if my kids study in If my primary school, I would have brought them back to Vietnam.
I would have brought the,
I,
yeah. So
I,
you
I
actually
would
you
have brought.
mixed. Interesting. You mixed second conditional and third conditional. That was good. If the first part was past simple, second conditional, the second part would have brought. So of course the other was third conditional. So combination of both of them. Or you can say if. So here you can say if my children studied
During
in primary school, I
study.
would bring, I would bring,
I
I
would
would
bring. I
take
would
them.
bring.
Okay.
Yeah.
So of course, brought, no, with and base form. If you want to use past participle, would have. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great. And third conditional?
First conditional. Oh.
Third.
Third.
Yeah.
Third conditional. Oh, okay. If
For example, if
thousand
I, so if you hadn't, of course, yeah, this one, for example, if I hadn't left
left
Japan, so
left Japan.
what would you have done? So
If I hadn't uh okay, if I hadn't moved to Japan, uh, if I had Japan, mm, and
I would have
also,
lived with my family. I would have lived
yeah, I would
with my
have lived.
family. For
I would
example,
have lived with my family. Yeah,
if I hadn't, for example, moved
would
to Vietnam, I would have
would have
lived with my
lived.
family, but I traveled, I moved, and of course, I
But
didn't live with my family. So yeah, you can say something
yes,
like this, okay?
yeah,
But of course, you can use second conditional in this form, so it's okay. You can use them. Okay, well, let's keep going. Have an ear for, as I told you, we have different talents. For example, talents for English, talents for music, talents for painting and art. Okay, so when
yeah,
you have an ear for something, it means you are talented. All these phrases means you are talented. So, for example, my daughter has an ear for music. It means she's
yeah.
talented music. Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Mm,
yeah, so you can say someone has an ear for something. It means she's talented about something. Okay.
yeah,
And so, as you can see, genius, have a gift for, was born to,
okay,
have an ear for, as you can see, have an ear for language, for music, you can use both of them. So especially for music, we use it. When someone is actually has talent for music, we say she has or he has an ear
yes,
for music. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, okay. Have you ever thought about music? So maybe
Music.
having a talent for music, if you could.
Oh, just I love music. I love music a
Yeah,
lot. But yes, I
yeah,
could not play any instrumental
yeah, of course.
instrument instrument
Instrument, you can't.
instrument. Yeah,
Yeah, and let me ask you another question. So about composers, Beethoven, Mozart, and Chopin. So which one? So first of all, do you like and are you interested in these type of music, like relaxing music and some, these type of music or no? Classic?
classic.
Yeah.
Mm, sorry. Can
Let me
you
let me
talk
show
again?
you. I'm gonna show you
Yeah,
something. Let's watch a
yeah,
video. Then you will express your opinion. Tell me what you think about this video. Okay, so it's not bad to watch this
yeah.
together. So I have a very good, of course, I think. So I want to know if you like it or no. Alicia Keys.
Here on that evening, as well as to the rest of the world. She's here tonight to perform one of Kobe and Vanessa's favorite musical numbers, the immortal Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. Please welcome Alicia Keys.